Hi guys, welcome to episode 25 of our Panathinaikos FM19 Save, the only football manager content on YouTube where you can learn Greek. So make sure you stay tuned to find out what the word of the day is. Hit that like button guys and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more FM19 and FM20 content when it comes out, because obviously that is coming out soon as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe button guys. And in today's episode we have got another derby game against Olympiakos, but it's the second half of the season. It's the playoffs. This is the important time. I remember earlier in the episode I said, or not the episode, the series, I said the first half of the season does not matter. As long as I finish in the top finish in the top six, then obviously it breaks away into the playoff of the top six teams. This is when it matters. And we played okay so far. I'm going to show you how we played. But before we do it, I need to announce some sad news. Unfortunately, Tasso Shatziovenis has left the club. Hoffenheim came in with a 5.75 million offer for him, which I've obviously said no. I want 40 million for him because he's a star player. He came back, said he was unhappy. He wanted to be transfer listed. He wanted to leave the club to play in Europe to see how well he got on there, basically. Which I said no, hell no, you're staying with us. Which didn't matter because Hoffenheim a week later came in with a 6.75 million offer, which met his release clause. And unfortunately, we've lost another right winger, young right winger, because of the minimum fee release clause. We lost the E-Man last time, we've now lost Tasso, and I was actually looking for a replacement in the Greek national side, and the three right-sided attacking midfielders that they have all used to play for us and have left. Two left that I didn't want to leave, one did because he never played. But that's not the point. It's going to be a struggle to fit him, so I've been wondering whether to switch the formation round, reduce it to not having wingers, which you can see here. Our wing backs are very attacking anyway, so I've changed the formation to this so we've still got the width. I liked playing two up front before anyway, so I'm going to keep that. Bazukis always plays well in the centre midfield. He said he can play on the right wing, but I don't really want him on the right wing. And then we've got two centre midfielders, so hopefully this will work. And another reason why I've switched this formation as well is because I've done a comparison of the team in the team report, and as you can, well, not from this stat, but I've gone through each section where there are some where we rate the highest in the league. Obviously these ones being off the ball, pace, acceleration, so we've got fast strikers, but where it lacks is anticipation, some other areas where we're on average ranked third, fourth best in the league. And the way I've seen that is if I go out full and attacking these sides, they're gonna hurt us because they're better than us. And I need to realise that, because for a long time I imagined that we were better, but obviously we weren't. So I'm playing a bit more cautious, a bit more counter-attacking now. Switch it to counter-attack. I've kept the direct football because I like playing direct. It's obviously worked well in the Barcelona save recently. It's always worked in the past with Panathinaikos, and it works to a degree sometimes in my St. Ives save. I like playing it. The majority of the goals were scored when playing on direct, so I wanted to keep it on direct. Today we've got Olympiakos. Well, yeah, in today's episode, this says 4 days away, but obviously I need to skip through that. But this is how we performed so far. We're currently sitting in third place. We've only won one game so far in them 4 games. We've only lost one as well to AK, a late goal by them. 2 draws. We drew with Olympiakos and PAOK. So not bad performances. And as you can see, we're only 5 points behind AK. But I think it's going to be a case where we're probably going to finish second or third again. Hopefully we can beat Olympiakos today, go level 1 points with them, and then win the game in hand so we go ahead of them. But yeah, we need to watch out for AK. Hopefully they can slip up against some of these other sides. Larissa and Tripoli, you can't see them causing too many upsets. And we've got to play them soon. But obviously there's confirmation. We lost to Larissa in the Cup 4-0. So they are a good side. I really don't know what happened there. Corbelis got sent off, and then from there we just went downhill. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens today. We need to get a victory. And there's not many games. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this game here against Olympiakos. And then we're probably just going to come back for the away game against Larissa. Because I'd like to play AEK or PAOK. But I can't see it affecting us too much at that stage. I think it's going to come down to the wire. So we're not sure what's going to happen. So we're going to go into today's game against Olympiakos. Let me know what you think the scores are, and let me know what you think of this new formation, guys. Leave that in the comments section, and let's get cracking into the game. So this is the side I'm going to go with today, guys. Again, keeping this formation. We've got Mandas in goal. Mavromantis I am going to need to change, actually, because he's picked up an injury. So Nicolau will get a game against one of his former clubs. I'll bring Okonomu onto the bench as well. Vagianidis and Ilias on as wing-backs. Alexandropoulos and Sandaris in the centre. Corbelis is back fully fit, although he's not match sharp, but after his sending off in the last game, he can start on the bench. Bazukis, I don't know if he's going to be able to play. For some reason, it says he is ineligible. And he's played in the other game, so I really do not know why. Milicevic has played really well recently since coming into the side. Macheda as a target man. And I want to see if I can play or register Bazukis, because it's not letting me. No. I really don't know why it's not letting me register Bazukis. It's saying he's not registered, but he was before. It's saying he's ineligible. And I really don't know why. I really do not know why he's ineligible. So, I'm going to have to make another change. Potentially, what I'm going to do is bring on Fabregas. I don't want to bring on Fabregas though, that's the thing. Because if I play Fabregas, he's basically... I'm going to put him there as a CM. Actually. Switch these over, there we go. So I'll have that like that. I'll have him on defend, and he can be on central midfield as a support. Ball in midfielder, defend. There we go. So I'll keep that like. Actually, I'm going to whack him on support. There we go. So you got defending there, centre mid. But yeah, if I play Fabregas again, sorry for that delay, guys. If I play Fabregas again, it means he automatically signs another contract. And I don't know if I want to keep him on for another contract. He's 34 years old. He's a 3-star, but he's classed as a squad player, maybe past his best, and he's on $7,000 a week. But again, he's got good passing, good technique, good off the ball, good vision, but he's very, very slow. So I don't know what I want to do with him, to be fair. So we're going to leave it as it is. This formation we're going to play. Hopefully it works. We're going to play on cautious as well, even though we're at home. And as you can see, we're very defensive. We've got pretty much a 6-team defensive defense. I can't even figure out what I'm trying to say there. But obviously, it's going to be a big game for Tunis, Thiago, Sandro, or Santana, Wellington. Last time we played these, it was 0-0. We really did frustrate them. But they absolutely dominated us. Dominated us? Why can't I speak, people? Absolutely dominated us. They had like 30 shots or something. They were at homes, obviously, as expected. But we are playing a lot more defensive in this game than we did in that one. And we've picked up another injury. Milicevic now with a knock. So Spadaccio is going to come on. Obviously, normally you'll recognise him as a left winger, where he's playing very well. I've started training him as an advanced forward. Just because we didn't have much balance on the right-hand side, I wanted to see what we could do there. But at the moment, nothing really has happened. Olympiakos have created all the chances. They've had 2 chances. Good tackle by Elias there. And we've won the ball back, but Nacho picks it up. Ebdeloui. He's been put under pressure, but they still have the ball. Still running with the ball now. Wellington Silva switched it out to Leonardo. What's he going to do with it? Can he whip it in? He does. Wellington Silva, and Mandas is there, who has been playing very well lately. He was really unlucky against AEK. And they absolutely dominated us. And yeah, well, we'll see what happens in this game if he can keep his good form. But we're not creating anything at the moment. Potentially that is because we're playing too defensive. So I might have to switch it to standard. AEK have taken the lead in their game. Fortunas with a free kick. Wellington Silva. What's he going to do? It Santana to Wellington Silva. Shot is blocked. Santana picks it up. Switches it out to Fortunas. Dangerous player. They need to get on him. Leonardo has lost the ball to Jonathan. He hits it long. I was hoping it was going to fall to Macheda, but they didn't create anything there. Leonardo on the ball again, looking for Noel. Noel brings it forward, switches to Wellington Silva. Out to Ebdeloui. Takes deflection. Edge of the box, shoots over the bar. And although it is all Olympiakos at the moment, it's still 0-0. But we're not going to win the league or be crowned champions by drawing 0-0 and getting dominated. So we're going to have to make some changes at half-time. Whether I play Jonathan in the centre of midfield, I don't know. Encourage the team, tactics. I could play Vince. Because Spadacio plays an attacking midfield. No, he's more the left winger, really. Vince could play there. Alright, so what I'm going to do, he can be... He's pretty good as a box-to-box, to be fair. Put him on there. Ball-winning midfielder, defends. There we go. And what I'm going to do is... this. So you might have seen this formation before, being played by a young FM trequartista. I'm going to have him as an inside forward. Let's see what we can do in this second half. Still playing on cautious. I might switch it later on, but obviously they are expected to do better than us. They're supposed to win the game, Olympiakos, so we're not the favourites in this one. Wellington Silva on the ball. Switches it out to Leonardo on the left-hand side. Whips it in. Good block. One thing I did want to check, actually, was we're playing very narrow, so I'm going to switch it out to wide. And I'm going to switch our attack and width to extremely wide as well. Again, something that I'm doing on my Barcelona save. Sorry for the delay there. And yeah, it seems to be working quite well. So Fortunas now whips the ball across. And Mandas, well, he covered it. He covered it, but it went wide anyway. So no problem there. Mandas with the goal kick now. Hits it long. Nothing comes of that. Disappointing chance there. And hopefully we can create something soon, because it's still all Olympiakos. And Allende has tucked it away for his first of the season. Panathinaikos are now losing. And I'm going to switch it over to positive now. See if that has any effect. We're still playing with a defensive formation. But I'm hoping it can mean that we get forward a little bit more than what we have done. Because if I'm correct, we've still only had the 2 chances. Nacho on the ball now, looking for Wellington Silva. Switched out for Ebdeloui. Whips the ball into the box. And Santana's header is well saved by Mandas there. And as you can see, we've only had 3 shots in the game so far, which has been very disappointing. And if it carries on like this, I'm going to have to go on attacking. Potentially switch to an old formation, which is what I'm going to do now. I am going to switch over. Wasn't that one? No, it's not that one either. Here we go. So put them there. That's going to stay the same. Nicolau Mavropanos. And then I'm going to bring on Chalbert to play on the right wing. And that's what I'm going to do to see if I can get these balls into the box. Get Macheda on the end of it. Setting up Vince. Playing more positive. And try and do something in this game. It's the formation we used a lot at the start of the series. I've changed the formation quite a bit. And what was that then? Nothing so much. I have to switch it out to, again, extremely wide. Play on direct. Pass into space, hit early crosses, run at the defence, and play a higher defensive line, higher line there. Offside trap. Here we go. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. 13 minutes to go. Can we equalise? And again, a draw would be better than the defeat here. I'm going very attacking for the last 7 minutes of the game. AK have conceded a goal, but they're still 3-2 up. So it looks like AK are going to win the league. If we get our second defeat of the season here, then we can surely count ourselves out of it. But Mavropanos picks the ball up at the edge of the box. Alex looks for Vagianidis. Good cross. Alex Andropoulos has hit the bar. And he is good at shots from distance. He's very unlucky. Look at this data analysis. It's crazy. Ebdelouis has the ball. Switched it out to Leonardo. He's open. And Mandas with a save there. Kelvin to take the corner. Whips it in. Vince heads it clear. And Chalbert brings forward. Normally a left winger, but he's playing on the right today. Again, we haven't got a right winger, but switched out to Spedaccio. He couldn't reach it. So a wasted opportunity for Panathinaikos there. Looks like Olympiakos are going to grab the win. Kolovetsios hacks it clear. There's a minute left of the game now, but I think it's pretty much done and dusted now. Ball whipped in. Kolovetsios. Alex has put it behind for a corner. The game is over now. And we have lost the game 1-0. Again, another defeat. We got dominated. Perhaps we played too defensive. Passing was poor. Crossing completion was awful. Only 2 crosses completed out of 43. Tackles we've done pretty well at, to be fair. Headers not too bad, 66%. But it's the passing and the crossing that we're struggling with. Or in that game anyway. So there you have it. Disappointing performance there. I can't see us getting a result. As you can see, we've slipped down to 4th place. 2 points behind PAOK. 6 points behind Olympiakos now, but we have a game in hand. And 8 points behind AEK. And we've only 5 games to go. I can't see us catching up, but you never know what's going to happen. And like I said, the last episode will be against Larissa, so make sure you stay tuned for that, people. And I've not forgot the magic word today, guys. I'm going to do it at the end of the episode because, well, it's not magic words, but basically, this magic word means that the next episode will be our last Panathinaikos FM19 episode. So I'm hoping that a miracle occurs. I come back and manage to win my games and we get victory. I might even go with the Barcelona formation because what the hell, we've got nothing to lose. We might as well go for it and see what we can do. Hopefully we can get some results. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to play around my tactic. We're going to come back for the Larissa game. Hopefully we can do something and win the league, but I don't think we're going to sign off this series in style. But the magic word for today's episode is Ena Akoma. And Ena Akoma basically means one more. So there's going to be one more episode, guys. Make sure you stay tuned to watch that. If you like this episode and you've liked this series, then don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It's much appreciated. And if you are new around here, you have liked what you've seen, you might want to catch up from the very beginning while you're waiting for FM20 to come out. So I'll leave a link in the description and above as well. So you can click on that link and start watching this series from the very beginning. Learn some more Greek words as well while you're waiting. There's a couple of swear words in there just to tip you off. If you haven't seen them. So yeah, I'd really appreciate if you watch those and subscribe to the channel, guys, because even though this series is finishing, we've still got some FM19, so I'm getting confused already. There's still some FM19 content on the channel that you can that is coming out. There's plenty to catch up on as well, and obviously there's going to be some news on FM20 as well, so stay tuned for that and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I've really appreciated it, and take care. I'll see you soon.
Σύλλογος μεγάλος, δεν υπάρχει άλλος, δεν υπάρχει άλλος πιο δυναμικός και χιλιάδες